Well, welcome. We are continuing our study through Revelations chapter 21. We are down in verse 9. We talked yesterday about the rewards of eternity and also the judgment upon those who ignore the promise and the hope. And now today we pick up in verse 9, and it says, "One of the angels who had the 7 bowls full of 7 last plagues came and said to me, 'Come, I will show you the bride and the wife of the Lamb.' And he carried me away in the Spirit to the mountain great and high, and showed me the holy city Jerusalem coming down out of heaven from God. It shone with glory, the glory of God. Its brilliance was like that of very precious jewels, like jasper, clear as crystal. It had a great high wall with 12 gates and 12 angels at the gates. And on the gates were written the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. And there were 3 gates on the east side, 3 on the north, 3 on the south, and 3 on the west. The wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. The angel who talked with me had a measuring rod of gold to measure the city, its gates and its walls, and the city was laid out in a square, as long as it is wide. He measured the city and with the rod, and found it to be 12,000 stadia in length, as wide as it is high as it is long. And if you go down in most Bibles, it'll tell you what that is. 12,000 stadia is about 144,000 miles. I think that's an important place to stop because he's telling us that the new Jerusalem is going to be huge, 1,400 miles on one side. And note what he's saying here. He says it is as high as it is wide as it is long. So it's that high, it's that long, it's that wide. It's a complete cube looking thing. That is the New Jerusalem. The walls are there. He tells us that the 12 tribes are named because the 12 tribes of Israel, on the 4 sides, there's 3 gates. 3 are named on each side for one of the tribes of Israel. So all 12 are there. Now we go down to verse 17. It says he measured the wall, and it was 144 cubits thick. Now, according to that, that's 200 feet thick. By the man's measurement, sorry, we got here. By man's measurement, which the angel was using. The wall was made of jasper, the city of pure gold, pure as glass. The foundations of the city walls were decorated with every kind of precious stone. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth carnelian, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, the 10th chrysoprase, the 11th jacinth, the 12th amethyst. The 12 gates were made of pearls. Each gate was made from a single pearl. The street of the city was pure gold, like transparent glass. So we're going to stop there for today. We've seen some descriptions here. And we've talked before about the fact that the heavenly descriptions are telling us things are perfect. This is a perfect a look. It's got a perfect square look to it, 12,000 by 12,000 on each side and all these other things. It's got this beauty of all of these beautiful things shining and glorious because it is the home of God, this new Jerusalem, where he's dwelling with his people. What beauty. And all of these descriptions are beyond imagination. John is giving us the best he can what he is seeing, but it really doesn't make sense. That's why some people have come up with some wild ideas about what the New Jerusalem are going to look like. That's why some people confuse it with, oh, maybe this is aliens or something. Well, the truth of the matter is, God's describing something to John through the angel, which none of us would be able to describe any better because it's heaven. It's heaven on earth. Heaven and earth have come together, and they are going to be one because the new heaven and the new earth, they are one and God is there. And the truth of the matter is, none of us are really going to be able to try to make a perfect picture of what that is until we're there. It's so perfect, we could never imagine it. It's so brilliant. It's so beautiful. Nothing our human eyes could ever imagine. And yet God has prepared this place. Well, who has he prepared it for? He's prepared it for those who are his children. Jesus said, I've gone to prepare a place for you. And that's what he meant. He's gone to prepare a place for you and for me. And so today I hope that you can stand on the foundation of your faith and know that Christ is with you. And I hope that you can share that faith with others around you as you go through this life. May God bless you on your journey, and may you bless others today as you trek this life.
That's today's Devo on Deep Treks. No matter how deep the questions or dark the doubts, there's always a path forward. Reach out at deeptreks.com with prayer needs or topics you'd like us to